you can be to our left and Akshay can be to our right. And it's always nice when you have these battles because if you look at the various data points and what are the graft option choices, and we did a survey amongst about 2,500 global members about 3 years ago. In North America, of course, BTB is about 45% utilized, but if you go to the rest of the world, then hamstrings is almost about 60%. So we clearly do not have a single winner, but we'll definitely like to see Akshay's reasons as to why a BTB is preferred.
So this will be a 6 minutes talk, 6 minutes, and followed by another 6 minutes by Rudra Prasad, and we have a rebuttal, and then we'll open it up.
Good morning. My name is Akshay Raghuram, and I'll be speaking about the advantages of BTB and why we think it's superior to hamstrings. I'll be speaking on behalf of Dr. Anil Ranawat. You can imagine how ill he must be feeling if he's missing his own father's meeting. Here are his disclosures. I'll structure my argument by first addressing the limitations of hamstring autografts, then presenting the evidence for BTB, and finally illustrating these principles with the case example. Let's start with the most important outcome, revision rate. The Norwegian Knee Ligament Registry demonstrates that hamstring autografts carry approximately twice the revision risk compared to BTB. The Danish registry corroborates this, showing increased revision rates particularly early postoperatively. This isn't just a general population phenomenon. When we look at elite athletes where rehabilitation is optimized, BTB remains the gold standard amongst professional team physicians. A fundamental challenge with hamstring autografts is construct unpredictability. Graft diameter varies substantially based on anthropometrics and harvest technique. Smaller diameter grafts, particularly under 8 millimeters, are associated with significantly higher failure rates in young athletes. BTB offers a more standardized construct at harvest. You're working with a known quantity. Biologically, tendon-to-bone healing is slower and less robust than bone-to-bone incorporation. The interface progresses through a fibrous stage where graft tunnel micromotion can compromise organization. In high-risk knees, young pivoting athletes, patients with hyperlaxity, you need biological and mechanical margins to work in your favor, not against you. The semitendinosus and gracilis are dynamic stabilizers that resist anterior tibial translation and rotation. Ardern and colleagues demonstrated persistent strength deficits following harvest. In pivoting athletes, these muscles are most critical when fatigue sets in. Harvesting removes a physiologic reserve precisely when it may be needed most. It's often argued that hamstring grafts produce less anterior knee pain. However, meta-analytic data show hamstring reconstruction carries higher deep infection risk and patients still experience anterior knee pain at meaningful rates. You potentially sacrifice durability without eliminating donor site morbidity. Perhaps the most telling argument, the stability trial showed that adding a lateral extraarticular tenodesis to hamstring reconstruction significantly reduces failures in high-risk patients. Stability 2 exists because graft choice and rotational control remain unresolved. If hamstring autografts were truly equivalent, why would we need augmentation to achieve acceptable outcomes? The need for LET speaks to the inherent limitations of the soft tissue graft. So why is BTB better? Large registry analyses consistently demonstrate lower revision rates with BTB. Hazard ratios favor BTB particularly in younger, higher demand populations, precisely where we cannot afford to fail. The outcome that matters most to the athlete in your office. Will they need another surgery? The data clearly shows BTB provides a more durable reconstruction. Beyond revision rates, objective stability metrics favor BTB. The stiffer graft construct translates to less anterior translation and improved rotational control, better KT1000 differences, and lower rates of high-grade pivot shift. When counseling an athlete about return to sport, these stability advantages are clinically meaningful. With BTB, bone plugs heal within osseous tunnels, more predictable and robust than tendon-to-bone healing. The early fixation environment is inherently more controlled. When failure is unacceptable, and for a competitive athlete it always is, BTB aligns with our goal of durable stability. Large RCT data demonstrate higher traumatic graft re-injury rates with hamstring versus BTB. Additionally, BTB carries lower deep infection risk. Given that infection after ACLR can be catastrophic by compromising graft, cartilage, and the timeline, this is a meaningful advantage. Let me illustrate a case. A 16-year-old elite male skier underwent primary ACL reconstruction with hamstring autograft and MCL repair. 1 year later, he re-injured his ACL. Revision with another hamstring and MCL re-repair subsequently failed 3 years later. He presented with chronic instability and pain, now as a recreational skier. Here is pre-op imaging. Imaging showed tunnel widening, 11 millimeters tibial and 12 millimeters femoral. Our plan? Revision ACLR with BTB autograft, MCL reconstruction with posterior tibial tendon allograft, bilateral meniscus repair, osteochondral allograft, LET, and BMAC augmentation. This case exemplifies what happens when inadequate primary graft choice leads to a cascade of failures. By revision, you're managing bone loss, meniscal pathology, and chondral damage, not just ligamentous insufficiency. In summary, if the priority is stability, and in a young, active patient it should be, BTB is superior. Literature consistently favors BTB for lower revision and re-injury rates. Hamstring autografts have their role in appropriately selected patients, but if they were truly equivalent, we wouldn't be discussing lateral extraarticular augmentation. I'll leave you with Dr. C.S. Ranawat's words. The eyes only see what the mind knows. When you see your next ACL patient, I hope you'll see the evidence supporting BTB. Thank you.